Papa God be the winner. I will be the loser. Satan be the loser. I'm going to be a catch it. You want to catch it? Yes. Catch it fire. You want to catch it? Let me let you know.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is JC from Just Sauce JC here. What's up? So I'm gonna jump right into this. This video is going to be about products that I used to love, products that I used to use a lot, products I don't hate. I don't hate them, but I just don't use them anymore. I thought this would be a fun video to make. I know that we joke all the time about natural hair YouTubers showing products that they love one day and the next day they're like, I hate this product. It made all my hair fall out. But is there really something wrong with that? Like, you know, you used to love your ex-boyfriend and now you don't, right? It's not the same thing? Okay. Yep. Don't shoot me, okay? I don't know how relationships work, sis. Okay, I do not know how relationships work. I'm just going to talk about some products that I used to use all the time, explain how I used to use them, and why I don't be using them anymore. Let's get right into it. The first thing that I'm going to talk about, why I have on the accent, is because I'm talking about African raw shea butter. This is such an old container, so I'm going to put this away because it's embarrassing. But what I used to do with shea butter is pretty much what everyone did with shea butter. I use it as a sealant, something that I use to seal my hair. But yeah, you know how shea butter is very thick, it's very hard. So you have to melt it down if you're going to use it in your hair, or you have to whip it. So I don't have a whipping machine or whatever those food processor. I don't have one of those. So I would melt it down and add an oil into it and use it in the microwave, melt it, and then put it on my hair after I applied like my leave-in conditioner and my leave-in cream, and then I would throw that on top of it. Loved it. I loved the way it worked. The reason that I stopped using it is because honestly I just became lazy. Like every time I want to do my hair I have to run up to the microwave to melt this shea butter concoction. Like that was just annoying. So I just started skipping that step and just using oil, and I've been doing that ever since. I do use a shea butter though on my lips sometimes if I need to, but yeah, sorry, that's why I don't use shea butter anymore. But I used to love it. I used to swear by shea butter, but like, oh. Yo, the next thing, apple cider vinegar rinse, ACV rinse. How many of you guys know about the ACV rinse? There was one time on YouTube where it was super popular. Everyone was talking about it. Well, I jumped on that bandwagon and I used to love apple cider vinegar rinses. I don't exactly know what they did for me, but I know it didn't harm my hair, so I liked it. I thought it was a cool step. It would help with the pH balance on your scalp. I don't know, my hair just didn't react badly to it, and I kind of thought it helped it a little bit. So I like doing the apple cider vinegar rinse. You know, you mix a little bit of apple cider vinegar with some water and you throw that on your hair and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I used to love doing that. I did that for years, almost 2 years or so straight. The reason that unfortunately I had to stop using the apple cider vinegar rinse is, again, pure laziness. Pure laziness. Honestly, I don't know, like there's only so much rinses I can do. Now I do my whole green tea rinse because I'm trying to get my hair thick and everything like that. So I sort of fell off doing the apple cider vinegar rinse. Also, it just smelled bad. You know how apple cider vinegar smells. It smells bad. Now the smell did not linger in my hair. It was like 2-3 days. It was gone, really. But like, why do it now? Because I feel like I haven't noticed a difference not doing it. So honestly, slowly but surely, somewhere it just got lost in the sauce. It got lost in the stew. It was lost in the stew. I don't know. I don't do it anymore. I'm sorry. Yo, the next thing that I used to do, there's a video on my channel on how to create this deep conditioner. It's the Banana Baby Food Moisturizing Deep Conditioner. I loved that conditioner. I use it all the time. I'm going to link it below because it's still an OG video and I still believe it's one of the best moisturizing treatments that I have ever done on my hair, ever. But yeah, I loved doing that. It really helped to boost the moisture in my hair. I love doing it. The reason that I stopped doing it, and I think I mentioned this somewhere in a video somewhere, is the fact that I can't find the Banana Baby Food that I like to use that is affordable. I used to love using the Gerber straight banana baby food. Now they have all these weird beech nut, banana, apple, cranberry, and they're like $2 for a bottle, and I'm like, I got almost 20 bottles from IKEA for like $5 back in the day. Once those bottles ran out, I don't know. I haven't been to IKEA to really check to see if they have the baby food at still an affordable price, but that's really the reason why, because of accessibility. If I found that Gerber baby, like if someone sent me, P.O. box below, I don't really have a P.O. box, so just don't. But if someone sent me banana, like the first thing I would whip up would be that deep conditioner, because it was that good. The curls was popping. The moisture was popping. The shine was popping. Popping. Okay? And I'm gonna link it down below, but yeah, I don't use that anymore, unfortunately, but I would. But like I don't. The next final thing that I used to do, that I used to love doing, is a hot oil treatment. I would take my little, you know, oil dispenser with the little nozzle, and I would warm up an oil mixture, and I'd put that directly on my scalp. And I love this. First of all, it just felt good, like having hot oil, or warm, it's not hot, warm oil on the scalp. Ooh, something, ooh, ooh, ooh. It just felt good. It felt good, like your scalp was being kissed by Angel Gabriel, and maybe even Angel Michael. The reason that I don't do this is because I used to use that as a pre-poo. So I put that on my scalp, get it all moisturized and luxurious. And then I would use my shampoo. At the time I was using the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, you know, pure, cleansing, all natural kind of soap. And I would use that, dilute that, shampoo my hair. At one point I was using black soap, the African black soap. You know, you soak that in some water and you could get like a natural kind of shampoo or cleaning agent from that. I was using all these things to wash that out of my hair. Now that I'm doing the curly girl method, which involves no shampoo or no like foaming cleansing agents on my scalp, to do an hot oil treatment would be really it would be really hard to get the oil off my scalp, basically is what I'm saying, because I'm not using any shampoo, I'm not using anything that lathers, so the oil will just keep building up. And honestly, at this point, I feel like my scalp produces enough oil, and I'm also using my Jamaican black castor oil to massage my scalp like once a week and stuff like that for thickness and stuff like that. So I don't think that I need any extra oils being added. But I used to love the hot oil treatment. I know people still do the hot oil treatment, and I'm pretty sure it's very beneficial to your hair. So add some castor oil in the hot oil mixture, add some rosemary oil. That's what I used to do. Get all these like peppermint essence and peppermint oil. Get that scalp tingling tea tree oil. Yeah, sweet almond oil. Ooh, I'm thinking about it again. Yeah, get all those oils, put it in there, warm it up, put in some hot water, and then whoop, whoop on your scalp. If you use shampoos, try that out. You'll like it. I mean, I liked it. But yes, I sadly do not do that anymore. Anyway guys, that's the end of my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with growing and evolving. You know, I still love these things, but even if I did hate them, there's nothing wrong with realizing 2 years later, a month later or something, that something that you used to like, either you don't like it anymore because you found that it stopped working, which a lot of people, if you're into skincare, you know that if you use certain products on your skin that work wonders, after 1 or 2 months your skin might get used to it and stop working. So I don't think there's anything wrong with people pulling back and saying, I no longer like this, I don't like, because you know, things change, your hair gets used to things, your body gets used to things, and some things may not work the same as they once did in the beginning when you were raving about them. But I do still love all these products, and I know all these mixtures and concoctions and everything, and I know they would still work for me, but these are some products that I no longer use or things I no longer do. I really want to hear what you guys no longer do, or anything on this list that I mentioned that you do, because that would be interesting to know. But yeah, tell me some things that you were like, I've kind of outgrown this stage. I've kind of outgrown the extra stage. That's what I call all these things I used to use when I was very extra. When I was extra about the natural hair. Now I'm trying to make a minimalist lifestyle. I'm trying to narrow it down. Not every day everything. Not every day everything must go on your hair. Not every day juices and berries every day, you know? Sometimes you can narrow it down, stick to 1 or 2 things that you want to do. It doesn't always have to be a long drawn out process. So tell me down below what you guys think, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Oh.